Breaking tonight, former Attorney General Pam Bondi talks to congressional lawmakers about the Jeffrey Epstein files. Bondi appeared today in closed session before the House Oversight Committee. Correspondent David Spunt tells us what he's hearing about that tonight. Good evening, David.
Brett, good evening. The former Attorney General spent almost 4 hours behind closed doors answering questions about the DOJ's handling of the Jeffrey Epstein files. Bondi was wearing a bandage on her throat. She's recovering from thyroid cancer. She was quiet on her way in and out of the hearing room. The interview was transcribed, not open to the public. She was not under oath, the same way that most of the other hearings have been done in the Epstein investigation. Now, lawmakers today, Brett, say that during the interview, Bondi did not answer several questions about private conversations with President Trump about the Epstein files. She did, however, say that Ghislaine Maxwell should not receive a pardon and should die in prison.
We're going to do everything we can. We want to bring people to justice. If anyone was involved in these hideous crimes, they should be held accountable.
We are not going to give up on this. I think Republicans believe that they just kind of carry out these nonsense transcribed interviews and don't show up here today, that we will forget about this.
Survivors like Liz Stein showed up in solidarity to press the government to do more for victims.
I was 21 years old in 1994 and a senior in college when I met Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. I've spent more than 30 years living with the consequences of what happened to me.
The committee has already heard from Maxwell, former Attorney General Bill Barr, former U.S. Attorney Alex Acosta, who cut a plea deal with Epstein in 2008, and President Bill and Secretary Hillary Clinton, who both were under oath in response to a subpoena. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick also appeared recently before the committee. And Microsoft founder Bill Gates, who once had a friendship with Epstein, is scheduled to answer questions before the committee next month. Brett?
David, thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.